Coverage you can count on. First Edition starts now.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us for News 13 First Edition. I'm Annette Pegler and it's time for your top 4 at 4. A bond hearing held less than an hour ago for those charged with involvement in the Pawleys Island church sex offender case. We'll share the latest details. Plus, Senator Darlene Graham announcing her plans to run for a full Senate term. We'll share what a political science professor had to say about this move. And Myrtle Beach International Airport seeing a decrease in passengers for this summer since losing Spirit Airlines as a carrier. We'll tell you how they're planning to bounce back. And today's rain has not made it any cooler outside. In fact, it felt quite steamy earlier this afternoon. Meteorologist Krista Chang joins us now in the Weather Center to take a look at your local forecast. Krista.
Yeah, Annette, you're right. We really didn't cool down at all from the clouds that we had and even some of those stray showers. Most areas right now are actually looking partly cloudy, and it looks like most of those chances for rain are really going to remain on the minimal side, at least for the rest of this evening. We do have more chances arriving for tomorrow and throughout the end of this work week. But while you're heading out for this evening, this is a live look outside North Myrtle Beach. We're seeing that mixture of some sun and clouds, and we're also mainly dry as well. There are just a few stray shower chances, but on our radar and satellite, most of that activity really arrived earlier in the day, and we're just going to be left with a mixture of some sun and clouds, at least throughout the next couple of hours. Temperatures, though, even though we have some clouds, we are still able to warm up. Right now, we're seeing anywhere from lower 90s to upper 90s for parts of Florence, even looking at some upper 80s along the coast. The rest of the evening, temperatures will cool down into those lower 80s and will stay mainly dry, with temperatures that really cool down throughout Thursday, and especially as we head into the weekend, temperatures, we're going to see some highs in the upper 80s. We'll have more on what we can expect coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Krista, thank you. Breaking news this evening, a bond hearing for those charged for their involvement in the Pawleys Island church sex offender case was held about an hour ago. Registered sex offender Warren Perry's bond was denied. Don Williams' bond is set at $75,000 per all 3 of his charges. Jenny Williams' bond was set at $50,000 per both of her charges. Jennifer Nikki Howard's bond was set at $75,000 per each of her 3 charges. Now, all parties are expected back in court on September 24th. News 13's Cameron Townsend will have much more from the hearing coming up on your news tonight at 5. Well, News 13 is your local election headquarters, and the weeks-long filing period opened today for the special South Carolina Republican primary to fill the seat of the late Senator Lindsey Graham, set for August 11th. Several candidates have already thrown their hat in the race, including Senator Darlene Graham Nordone. Now, Graham took over for the remainder of her late brother Lindsey Graham's term and announced her plans to run for a full term yesterday. Dr. David White, a political science professor at Francis Marion University, says he was surprised when Nordone announced her plans to run for the full term, and says while it doesn't guarantee she'll win, President Donald Trump's endorsement will surely help.
What surprised me is when she decided to run, and I don't know, if she was surprised by President Trump endorsing her, or she sought that out. I have no clue, but certainly his endorsement is very helpful, but I still think it's going to be an interesting race. For political scientists, it's going to be interesting to watch.
And News 13's Morgan Baker will have more on Senator Graham's decision to run for a full term coming up on your news at 5:30. And we have new details regarding the funeral schedule for the late Senator Lindsey Graham. A funeral service will be held in Washington next Tuesday, followed by a service in South Carolina the following day on the 29th. In Washington, Graham's remains will be carried into the Capitol Rotunda, where a short service will be held, which will be live streamed. After that, he will be taken to the National Cathedral, where the service there begins at 2 p.m. That's for invitations only. President Trump is expected to give a tribute to Graham. And the service for the 29th will begin at the South Carolina State House at 10:45 a.m. The procession will continue down Main Street to the First Baptist Church of Columbia. The public is invited to pay their respects along the route. Seating inside the church will be on a first-come, first-served basis. The services will be followed by a private family burial in Pickens County.
News 13 on-time traffic, sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
And to look at your evening commute right now, we are continuing to see just a little bit of light commuter traffic going on closer towards CCU on 501. From 501 Carolina Forest to CCU, drive times right now are about 12 minutes. 17 Farrell Parkway to Glens Bay is moving at 9. 17 Mr. Joe White to 82nd Parkway will take you 15 minutes. And this is a wider look for parts of downtown Florence. Right now, drive times on 95 TV Road to 76, moving at 10 minutes. 76 5 Points to Irby will take you 5. And 52 Palmetto to I-95 is moving on time with 8 minutes.
Krista, thank you. A North Carolina woman is facing a DUI charge after allegedly hitting 2 people in a crosswalk, killing one of them in North Myrtle Beach over the weekend. 43-year-old Danya Little has been charged with felony DUI resulting in death and felony DUI resulting in great bodily injury. She is currently at J. Reuben Long Detention Center on a $300,000 bond. Now, officers responded to the 300 block of North Ocean Boulevard, where they learned that Little hit a man identified by the Horry County Coroner's Office as 77-year-old Lloyd Shelton of Virginia and another person who were legally crossing the road. Shelton died at the hospital while the other person suffered great bodily injuries, including a broken leg. Well, 2 people, including a pediatric patient, were taken to the hospital following a crash in Florence County. Florence County Fire Rescue says just after 8 last night on Clausen Road, 2 people became trapped in their car after it overturned into a ditch. Now, crews say people nearby helped to get them out of the vehicle before emergency crews arrived. We're told the 2 were taken to the hospital, but no word yet on their conditions. 3 people were sent to the hospital following a crash in Horry County that involved a police officer. Horry County Fire Rescue says it happened around 9 last night in the area of Socastee Boulevard and Village Drive. Lanes of traffic were blocked off for quite some time. South Carolina Highway Patrol is investigating with the help from the Horry County Police Department. Well, new on First Edition, the Myrtle Beach International Airport is seeing a decrease in passengers this summer compared to summer travel in years past. News 13's Gabby Jonas spoke to airport officials as to why their numbers have dipped and their plans to bounce back.
Losing their top airline carrier of Spirit Airlines right before the summer season. Airport officials say the loss has created a trickle-down effect on its visitors. Airport officials say in both the months of May and June, 2 of the airport's busiest months historically for summer travel, saw a decline of roughly 15% in passengers flying in. They say this is directly correlated to the loss of the popular, cheaper alternative carrier of Spirit Airlines that shut down its operations on May 2nd this year. Airport officials say because of this major loss in May, other carriers weren't able to add additional capacity last minute. But now, being halfway through the month of July, airport staff says they're optimistic things are heading in the right direction.
What we have seen is some other carriers have kind of rebounded or taken a lot of those kind of markets that Spirit was core to. Breeze is a carrier, for instance, that has really gone aggressively after a lot of Spirit markets. And it's a new airline that has a lot of growth potential here at Myrtle Beach. So they've been one of our kind of star carriers, really helping the airport kind of rebound and making sure that we're covering all of our markets.
Betcher says although numbers are down, the summertime does remain the busiest time of year at MYR, adding that there are other carriers that travel nonstop to Myrtle Beach. Now, coming up at 6, hear from locals about the loss of Spirit Airlines and its direct impact on the airport's passenger numbers. Reporting in Myrtle Beach, Gabby Jonas, News 13.
And most of us have really just been looking at partly cloudy skies all day, though some areas along the coast got a chance for a stray shower, even some rumbles of thunder. We'll talk about when we really dry up, though, coming up after the break.